How y'all doing on this gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Source, universe, and nature to the ancestors known and unknown. I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background. How y'all doing today? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I got my robe right here on screen because I don't want the screen to be showing on my TV so they don't flag my video. Okay, something could be about flag football. Definitely about not by chance, but by destiny and design, but by design. Okay, something is it was mapped out in the stars or something like that. Like you're a star seed, or you've been here before, or you know what I'm saying, or like a something about past life. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. May all be having a great day. Again, happy born day to the Pisces. Pisces season. All right, may you be enjoying your outlook with the Pisces. The males and females, they cool people to me. Sometimes they could be emotional. They're living in that fantasy, but again, that's what they do again. All right. Yes, happy born day to the Pisces. They are dreamers. All right, they feel intuition, intuitive. All right, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. What's going on? It's the crazy Kalani. Somebody some homemade biscuits. Mm, mm. They got a little hair in their teeth or something. Carpet munch. So I got the munchies. Uh-uh. Not the Jack in the Box munchies. Yeah, crazy. Thank you, Spirit Guide team, send the master message to angels, archangels, and wishes and deities, source, universe, and nature. Those that work with us for our highest good, for the elevation of divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, tapping into your higher self, your divine self. Gratitude, 1:30 p.m. my time. Gratitude again. May all be having a bliss one. Enjoy your day. All right. Enjoy your energy. Somebody folded up your shit and put it in the corner or something. Come and come and grab your clothes. I have them folded. All right. Something could be about same sex. Don't have to be again relationship. All right. LBGT. All right. Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. Don't make something fit. It's not your story. It's just energy. Understand that. When I say he, it could be she. When I say she, it could be he. As above, so as it is. So without, as the universe. Sort of so. Gratitude, gratitude. North, east, south, and west. Water flows, earth grows, air blows, fire glows, spirit knows. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Um, Protect me with the brightest light of protection as I channel and deal with these energies. No dark energy, no negative energy, low vibration, any wickedness in high places, anything that's formed against thee, it will not prosper. Gratitude, gratitude. I call my power, energy, magic, and light back to me, clean, calibrated, and purified. Gratitude, I release all others. Gratitude. Give me clear, concise messages for the collective, please and thank you. All right, gratitude. Yeah, something definitely about L. That's that playlist I went to. Okay. Paint your nails. Somebody getting their nails painted. Wow. Seeing a bunch of cat energy. Something definitely about cat energy. Second for sale. Kitty shit. Seems to be like a little, what they say, a little spat or something, a little row, you know what I'm saying? It's a group of little kitties or something. Just click. Now I ain't talking about baddies either, yeah, because somebody may have been munching, carpet munching. Okay, hold on, y'all. Spell it out. Ooh, yeah. You gonna do that? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up? You gonna do what I say, goddamn it. I know that's real, Big Daddy. That's what I said. Shit, that's what she said. So what she say? Shit, you gonna do what I say. lusting. Can't always wife the baddest chick, gotta wife the real one. Some shit, you ain't always gotta get a bad one. You always, I told you something about baddies. You ain't always got to get a bad bitch. Gratitude, confirmation, confirmation. You ain't always got to get the baddest bitch. Gratitude, how y'all doing? I do talk shit. This is not for kids. I do talk about sex. That's how you got here. Something about the matter. Some selling. That's why I never got into it, because I know a lot of that shit is something about sex trafficking and getting involved. I'm like, oh no, I'm not trying to get involved with nothing. I don't want to be a part of nothing. Yeah. Gratitude, gratitude. Hold on. Hey, what's going on with you? It said, I am what I need to be when I need to be. There's two yellow cards on the table. Hold on, right quick. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm coming. You got it, Callie? Okay, my bad. I'm back. I apologize. I apologize. I take account for my shit. I take accountability for my shit. Hey, how y'all doing today? What's going on? It said got pussy or dick that drive hoes crazy. Oh, ooh wee, I'm telling you. Shit. Oh, I told you I can't make this shit up. That's the one that was face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. That's what I heard. I didn't say that. What the card said. The card said, "Oh, they say I am what I need to be when I need to be it." Straight up. Hey, how you doing? Whatever you got going on, somebody may be broke, but they got that shit to drive a motherfucker crazy. Got them looking for them in the daytime with a flashlight. What the fuck you say? They say I did yourself. Shit, you overextended yourself. You outdid yourself on that one. You outdid yourself on that one. You did your big one. You did your big one on that one. Whatever you left a lasting impression. That's what they say. That's what spirit said. I can't help it. Say, oh Lord, no, I don't need nobody but me. What's say backwards? What's backwards? The card was, yeah, it's backwards to you. Cause that's trouble don't live here. Yeah, but it was backwards. I guess it looked backwards your way. You see it? It say got pussy or dick that drive them hoes crazy. You see it? That's what it say. And it say I am what I need to be when I need to be it. Like I say, two yellow cards. Whew, that's a warning. That's a warning sign for somebody. Shit. Somebody pretty. Somebody outdid themselves, overextended themselves. Damn. I wasn't even trying to get in and get the tea like that quick. What's up? Hey, how y'all doing today? Oh, that's too many. Well, abracadabra. Somebody definitely doing some type of. It's a challenge for them too. Something definitely about manifesting. Oh, let me see. It say somebody mentally ill and need help. Something definitely about somebody mental. Somebody need to check their mental. Ask how somebody mental. How y'all somebody say how y'all hoes doing. Somebody could be the madam again. That ain't how you ask nobody. Shit. I was trying to say how are you mentally? Real shit. No, for real, for real. How are you mentally? It's okay not to be okay. You understand what I'm saying? May you hear from the shit that you can't talk about. I talk a lot of shit, but I am serious at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I do care. I talk all that shit, oh, I don't care and shit like that, and woo, woo, woo. And I really do care. I care. I care, especially about my people, my family. I talk a lot of shit, but I can take account for my shit, you know. But, but how are you mentally, for real? Mentally, I hope you're all good, all right? Because somebody in competition and this shit is draining. Like I said, somebody definitely in competition for what and who? Why are we in? Because somebody is the spirit of the guru mother. Something definitely sharp. Somebody, a mother, a guru, a mother. All right? Somebody going off the grid. Somebody knowing about going off the grid. Somebody inheritance and their birthrights. Yeah, somebody trying to attack somebody inheritance or birthrights. Well, that the fire department just passed by. Damn, in the neighborhood, so the fire department, something about the fire department. Once they call the ambulance, call the fire department. But that was the fire department. Something about fire. Don't have to be. But that's what I just seen right out my window, okay? So Snapchat DM message. Somebody could be Snapchatting you, DMing you or something. But something definitely about your inheritance and your birthright. Somebody going off the grid. Somebody definitely is like a guru, a mother. It said, don't fuck with my energy. So definitely not fucking with their energy. It said you are the universe, the cosmos. The universe is you. All right. So understanding who you are. You are the universe, the cosmos. The universe is in you. Unit, like a unit, verse, like singing a verse. All right. Universe, one song, all together at the same time. The rhythm, the harmony, the destiny, your balance, justice, as above, so below. Again, everything balanced. All right. All right. I am what I need to be when I need to be it. All right. And something definitely about somebody mentally ill because they in competition with you. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let me get one of these. Give me clear, concise messages for the collective, please. Thank you, Spirit. Did I light an incense? I thought I lit incense. Maybe I did. Somebody jealous. She said, I think it's jealousy. Somebody jealous. It, that's probably why they mentally ill and need help, because somebody jealous of you, because they feel like they're in competition with you. And maybe you just what you need to be where you need to be. Like I said, not by chance. Not by chance, but by destiny. By design. Somebody got their hair in their mouth. Somebody got a wire hair up their ass or something just about hair in your mouth. Talking much. Archangel Michael, you're definitely protected. Archangel Michael is you're working very closely with powerful archangels who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. I told you somebody is guiding you through their situation. You are what you need to be when you need to be. You understand that? All right. Let me get one more. Yep, guide box. Something about a power animal. But they say you are a powerful light worker. I told you somebody a light worker, star seed, or you're from the universe, part of the universe. You are the universe. All right, gratitude. You're a powerful light worker. And it says, it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings you blessings in loving service to the divine. Didn't I say not by chance or choice, but by choice and also by I'm hearing excellence. All right. So something definitely about you being a light worker. Your light is attract others. Also, it supports, it uplifts, it also draws in negative. Okay, just like a moth to a flame. See that light on that card? Definitely. All right. Always looking for the light in the situation, out of the dark. What you need, a way out of the dark, you're looking for the light. Always be looking for the light. I'll also always be looking for the light within, because it's there with you. It is in you. Something about the guide box. okay? But what this saying is, anytime it says, write down any worries, concerns, desires, or prayers, affirmations on a piece of paper that you put into a spiritual contain. I'm sorry, spiritual, but it is spiritual. A special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. All right, find someone like you. All right, somebody been looking. Find somebody like you. Your light is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, keep doing it. Keep going. I want this to last forever. I told you something could be about life, like somebody could be an observer, something about the observatory too. Again, is that like something could be about a telescope, stethoscope, all right, binoculars, but somebody could be looking into the sky again, something about an observatory. Can't really say it like that, but something definitely about observing the stars. Again, keeping up with what's going on in the sky, the alignments with Saturn and what is it? What was it last night? Something ain't been in conjunction like 35 years, so it's very great energy out there. Again, taking that time to let go of things, renew, refresh, revitalize. All right, strategize. All right, it's up to you. It's this your life. Again, give me clear, concise messages, one for each side, please, and thank you, Spirit. We could have been. See, somebody worry about what they could have been instead of what they should have been. But again, not by, not by, but by destiny and design. Because somebody, source had something else in mind for you. All right, that's why you couldn't be. Because something else had to come to be. All right, they could be stuck in some chaos and confusion. You know, again. All right, something definitely about chaos and confusion. And this is milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? Milk and honey don't sound like chaos and confusion. You feel what I'm saying? You being protected over here don't sound like somebody that's in confused energy or trying to put something on you or fear. Because I feel like somebody in competition with you and you don't even know they in competition with you. They get in competition in their motherfucking mind. That's why they mentally ill. All right? Somebody last name Dale, Bell. Somebody named Dale or Dale, Dell, or Dale, Dole, Doll, Darlene, Ernestine, Ernest, Irma, Erna. Some could be about an urn also. Look at the spirit. It say you are the universe. Universe. Some about a song. Somebody carrying something too. All right, love you. Have a great one. Love you. Never ending story. Something is a never ending story too. Something definitely about from your past, childlike energy. I'm pulling because this is the Six of Wands. All right, but I'm feeling Six of Cups. At first, I thought it was the Six of Cups, but it's not. It's the Six of Wands. Something about Leo energy. All right, let me see what's going on with this heartbroken, sweet talk. Again, something about yeah, something like hot and cold, but something about sweet cream, something about coffee, but sweet talk. Something about what they is, sweethearts? Sweethearts? Somebody call somebody sweetheart? Damn. Yeah, workplace affair. Some could be going on in a workplace affair. Somebody feel trapped. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, something could be about a burial or something. Somebody could be giving somebody, what they call it when somebody pass away. What they call it when somebody pass away and they go and reassume the body or something. Something definitely like reassuming the I don't know why I feel that something could be. I don't know. That's what I'm challenging. Okay, so take it what resonate, leave the rest behind. This is just collective energy because I pick up spirit. So just bear with me. That's why I just can't rush and do a reading. Because I am what I need to be when I need to be. And if I need to necromancy, if I hear something, if I hear some talking from, there's like dead spirits contacting me. I see dead people. Something about your senses, being able to see with your physical eyes, hear with your ears, smell with your nose, talk and taste with your mouth, feel, touch, heal, and create with your hands. Also, did I say using your ears to hear? Yeah, but your third eye, your discernment, your gut, again, okay? Something about your chakras, the kundalini rising. What you think you know? Come on, Aaliyah. At your best, you are love. I'm telling you. If somebody ain't told you they love you today, I love you. Real shit. I'm gonna say this again. I talk a lot of shit, but I talk a lot about love. I'm built for war too. It's a balance in all things. I could be nice. I could say it nicely. I could say it fucked up. Sometimes people don't want to hear it like that because people be wanting to be caught up and shit like that, and I get it. But you got to learn how to move on, let go, free yourself. Again, love you. Again, okay? Again, free you. Nobody is holding you hostage. And for those that are holding you hostage, or you don't have no control over the things you do, because I keep on picking up madam energy. Like, watch this female. This female could be pimping out or grooming young women and young men, all right? Something definitely about no safe space. This is no safe space for something about a Leo and a Virgo. Something about a love spell. All right, let me see what's going on. Workplace affair. Somebody work with somebody. Again, they don't have to work together. This could be like I don't know why I keep getting like a brother and a sister-in-law, or a sister and a brother-in-law, or something like that energy. Like the brother could be jealous of the sister or something. I mean, of the brother or something like that. I don't know. Just to get more. That better not be that motherfucking card just come out. Yeah, somebody getting readings. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Somebody getting readings on you or trying to get readings on you. You do not have jurisdiction, authority to pull on my energy. I call my power energy magic and light back to me clean, calibrated, and purified. Yeah, but something about your spiritual gifts. I'm telling you. Somebody getting reading on you because of your spiritual gifts. Something about you, something you said you know. I am what I need to be when I need to be it. Something about Archangel Michael protecting you. Something about somebody got pussy addicted, drive hoes crazy. That's why they can't stop hoeing. Something about the land of milk and honey, but you could be in the land of milk and honey while somebody is on this my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Something definitely about pride and ego. Something about lying pride. Somebody a liar too. I heard Libra or Leo. Something about lousy. This say no strings, and that say twin flames up there. See something about a twin flame. Something definitely about a fire sign. But I definitely got Leo, even though twin flames represent Aries. Something could be about an Aries, but I'm getting Leo Aries. Yeah, off and on, hot and cold, ghosted, detached. Yeah, somebody ghosted you or something about ghosted. But something about no strings. You was like no strings attached. Shit. If we ain't gonna be together, we ain't gonna be talking. Some type of shit. Maybe somebody mad when you stop talking to them or something. Somebody needs some advice. Or somebody pride and ego. Something about your spiritual gifts. They know you've been getting you know somebody been trying to get readings on you. You ain't stupid. They can't fuck with you. Something about the land of milk and honey. Something about your side hustle. Crazy. They know your side hustle. They know you a hustler too. Somebody you being a hustler. Like somebody know you, what you used to do, know the old you. Yeah, like motherfucker, you see how that bitch flipped out? I can't make this. Am I gonna make it up or not gonna make it up? Am I not gonna make it up? I'm gonna make it up. Twin flame energy. I ain't gonna make this shit up. Man, I ain't one thing I ain't gonna never do. I ain't gonna never talk no shit, and I ain't gonna and spirit not never gonna bag me. Every motherfucking time. One more spiritual. Can't make this shit up. While you going through somebody getting reads, but you are protected with Archangel Michael. I am what I need to be when I need to be. You know how to protect yourself. Call your power, energy, magic, and light back to you. Clean, calibrated, purified. break all chains, all cords, anything that's attached and thriving off my energy, but not ride with me and fucking and support me. Right, I'm protected against all and within this any situation. All right, but somebody definitely getting readings on you. Something about spiritual gifts. Somebody they could have been doing their own little old reading. They look this look quick. Something about my way, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego, and selfish. They want to be selfish. Something about this twin flame. Again, milk and honey also. Something about you or the milk and the honey or where you at is sweet, baby. Don't let nobody tell you it's not sweet, baby, but you spiritual. And they going through, again, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Now they just now awakening. They talk all that awakening shit, but they not doing shit that's like, you know how a lot of people talk that shit? Because we all not just on no, ain't nobody perfect. So I'm saying nobody is perfect in this shit. But you know how motherfuckers go and talk all this shit, but then they just be doing it for the money, or they really not into this shit because they ain't not really into this shit, because they ain't in it. They just in it for some type of the intention that they set or got. Right. Competition for what? Mentally ill and need help. Yeah, somebody got a sex addiction. I never make something. I can never make it. Somebody mentally ill, need help. They in competition. Some could be about sex competition. They go back alcohol, hot and cold, ghosted again, and detached. Something about a God box. All right. Somebody definitely stressed the fuck out. Right. Healing, faith, meditation, and praying. Again, because what I told y'all with the chaos and confusion over there, it's already over there. Somebody got a motherfucking zebra, leopard and zebra. Something about leopards or not. Is that zebra? Zebra got stripes. That's a, what kind of, what is that? Hold on. Oh yeah, but faith, healing, and meditation. Again, praying. Again, God box. Something about the God box. Somebody mentally ill and need help. Somebody praying for them again. Why they probably could be PREYING on you instead of praying for you. Somebody praying on you. Again, competition. Right, bad news. Something about bad news. Something about they got bad news. I told you, because they ain't competition. You put something in, you put all your worries, all your prayers, your affirmations and shit that's worrying you, you put it in the God box and let the source handle it, divine handle it. That's why it's not by chance, goddammit, but it's by design. Broccolini, I know that's real. Something about broccoli, yo, something about side hustle, something about broccoli too. But chaos and confusion, bad news, moving on, they can't move on, let go. Loving you, freeing yourself. That's what you did. You moved on. You let go. You loving you. You freed yourself from that type of energy. You living in the moment again. While somebody else ghosted, somebody got secret accounts watching you also. What else? Give me two more. Yeah, goodbye. You said goodbye. I ain't gonna lie. I can't make this shit up. You told her bye. You left that shit alone. Goodbye come out. It's so hard to say goodbye to something about a romance. No romance, no finance. Somebody definitely, you moved on, you let go, you freed yourself, you love you again. That's what you did. You seen the colors of love. Somebody got a secret account watching you. I told you that. All right, I told you. There must have been an angel by my side. Somebody got an angel. Somebody ghost. Something definitely about a marriage. Somebody marriage. Somebody lost, ghosted, coward, disappeared, and that. Yeah, because that's what they was. They was a coward. They ran. Again, now they nosy. They spreading gossip and rumors, and they also watching you from a fake account. They got some type of chat, somebody Snapchat, DM message, something about a message. Yeah, some type of chaos and confusion. I see the 5 of Wands, even though it's not even out here. But that's definitely what the energy somebody in. Can't make this shit up. Give me 3. Give me 3 for that side. What? Can't make this shit up. It said Bonnie and Clyde, somebody together. Again, I told you, somebody a brother and a sister-in-law, or a sister and a brother-in-law. It said ride or die, us against the world, and dedicated partnership. You know, they tiptoeing and sneaking around. I can't make this shit up. Thought I was talking shit. It said avoiding getting caught, acting shady and sneaking around. Okay, Bonnie and Clyde. Motherfucker see you though. Tiptoeing around. Somebody tiptoe. Somebody walk on their tiptoes a lot. But something definitely about harm. That's the card that flew over here, popped out. But something about harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Something definitely about you being in that energy. Again, Archangel Michael, your spiritual gifts, you're in balance. You're a harmony. Damn, that bitch. You see how that bitch jumped up in my shit? Receipts. Somebody you got receipts. Somebody say try to say you was somewhere and you were doing something, but you got receipts of where you was at. Man, you see how that fucking card jumped up in my hand? Yeah, reading up, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight. Cause ain't nothing like knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. Something about knowledge. Something about your knowledge. Somebody try to test you on your knowledge, like you ain't know what the fuck what you was talking about. But see, you been reading up. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? But something about reading your own book, writing your own book. You know, reading up. Like you could write a lot. Read your own shit. Going back to read something that you wrote maybe 5 or 10 years ago. You could have been writing something like 5 or 10 years ago. You say wasted time and energy. Your receipts, evidence, guilty as charged and exposed. You expose somebody again because of you being in balance again. Your reading, spiritual gifts, my way, the way somebody was doing it, you definitely exposed that twin flame. Something about a twin flame. They thought they were spiritual, but they didn't know they were going through an ego death. They didn't want to, but they still going through a spiritual awakening. They still stuck in the cycle that they can't get. Something about a cycle. Somebody could be pregnant too. Somebody could have missed that cycle. Shit, could be the brother or the sister. Yeah, could be the brother baby. Somebody, oh shit, somebody brother baby. Yeah, black sheep. Somebody you being a black sheep. I told somebody mentally ill needs some fucking help. But something about you rebelling, going against the grain and defying norms. And this says light bulb moment. I told you, let your light shine. This little light of mine, I'ma let the motherfucker shine. Sudden realization, feeling inspired and insightful awareness. Gratitude. Yeah, something that somebody you knew somebody had a sex addiction and they was in competition with you, but they got mental issues, mental health, need help. Again, something about you saying goodbye, walking away from the chaos and conflict, confusion, letting the source take care of it for you. Yeah. Yeah, somebody definitely was obsessed with your energy. Something about snack. Again, it says obsession, physical attraction, and sex appeal. I told you somebody was lusting. Somebody could have purple hair or had purple hair, pink hair, purple, pink. Again, honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often and feeling the feels. You could be somebody could be coming in for you, or you could be talking to somebody and maybe y'all gonna take it serious. All right, let me go and clarify and get the fuck offline. You're all I need. I did say something, yeah. You definitely are a powerful being. Mm-hmm. Told you, you know your worth. Something definitely about knowing your worth. Source tested you to see that you know your worth. Was you just gonna accept anything? Something about Oreo cookies also, or something about you. Hmm. Somebody initials could be M and W, MW. Somebody initials could be somebody initials could be somebody surname HBB. Somebody initials could be HBB. Somebody Turks and Caicos. Somebody said, there it is. Somebody said, there it is. Somebody said something, but somebody like, there it is. Somebody, David and Goliath energy. All right, somebody name could be David. But David and Goliath, when David whooped up Goliath with that stone, something about stones, because somebody could call your crystals and your stones evil or some shit, or somebody having a light bulb moment, because all the shit you've been talking about and saying was true. Motherfuckers try to make you seem like you was crazy. mentally ill. Okay, that's the way we could flip that shit again. But you believing and knowing who source is, and motherfuckers in competition with you and know they didn't know they was in competition with source. You could never be in competition with a motherfucker who get their energy and their strength from source energy, not the middleman. Something about Fruit Loops. Yeah, something definitely about Fruit Loops. Snacks. Somebody like cereals. Something definitely about Fruit Loops. Toucan Sam. Something about a bird. Yeah, because the little birdie told me something about your manifestations, being careful. That's why you don't do shit and put negativity into the universe, because chaos and confusion will come. Something definitely about a dust storm out of nowhere. It could be real windy, and all of a sudden, you could be in where dry and like real dusty, and it could get real dusty and like not a cyclone, but like that energy with the dust, whatever they call it, habooey or who habooey or something like that. Somebody habooey, 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 habooey. Something definitely about somebody say her boobs. Something could be about her boobs. About some boobs. I am what I need to be when I need to be it. Shit, them motherfuckers ain't made to be put in no bra. That's what I say. But I am what I need to be when I need to be it. Somebody like boobs. Yeah, Capricorn energy, devil. If you need to be light, you need to be light. If you need to be dark, you need to be dark. Somebody say, I'm what I need to be when I need to be it. Shit, you thinking we gonna let a motherfucker slap you and you ain't gonna go back and slap them, you gonna turn the other cheek, then they slap the other cheek, and you gonna turn the other cheek. What other cheek they got to slap? You gonna come over here slapping me, you gotta sit the fuck down. Yeah, somebody being bound and chained. Somebody bound and chained them demons. Because I am what I need to be when I need to be it. If I got to be happy, I'm going to be happy. But if I got to be dark again with that light bulb moment, again, being a powerful light worker, in earth stand, enter, something by enter, into the dragon or into something, but again, horse energy, again, cowboy energy. But understand, in order to be light, you have to be dark. Because in the beginning of the Bible, in the beginning was what? Darkness. The earth was covered with what? Void. Nothing. And source said what? Let there be what? Okay then. If you understand, then you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. As above, so below, as it is, so that, as the universe, so the soul. I'm not going round and round. I'm not gonna go round and round, back and forth with a motherfucker. I'm gonna let that shit go. Capricorn energy, something about trauma bonding. No narcissist supply. Somebody wants some of their supply, and you put their supply off. Somebody smoke vapes or something. Yeah, now they can't sleep at night. Now as far as Gemini energy, got that pussy addicted, drive them crazy. All the time they crazy too. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That's what I heard. Tennis sword, Gemini energy, somebody betrayal, backstab, everything is fine though. It say everything is fine. Shit, nine of swords, Gemini energy. Everything is fine. Something about your protection. You're protected. Yeah, you could have blocked somebody again. Somebody you blocked somebody. Leo energy. Somebody blocked a Leo, or Leo blocked somebody. Or somebody could have blocked the Capricorn, could have blocked the Leo, or Leo could have blocked the Capricorn or a Gemini. Also, something definitely heavy Gemini energy. Somebody could have blocked the Gemini. Uh-huh. What's this Archangel Michael? Somebody name could be Michael. Mike. Oh, oh. Queen of Pentacles. It was confirmation. Something different about the Queen of Pentacles. Something about this betrayal. Yeah, 10 and 10. Something ended with this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's stability. Because I told you somebody cut their fucking somebody cut the energy that they had. Somebody was carrying too much weight. And somebody said, you're gonna have to, someone say, in order for me to bless you, you're gonna have to cut some of this weight out. I'm gonna show you who won't betray you though. Sagittarius, Gemini energy don't have to be again. You can have it in your chart. Somebody dry cough. but you gonna cut that you gonna cut that betrayal, or you gonna or you can cut betrayal, or you can cut the burdens, or you can cut both. Both with two B's again. Didn't I say HBB? All right. So something about your stability. Again, you being stable, you protected. When somebody cut, when that Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could have cut out some type of lifeline or something like that. Somebody lifeline. I don't know what that means. I've fallen and I can't get up. Somebody fallen. Or something like that. They milk and honey. You cut they milk and honey or something? Shit. Somebody honey. God damn. Yeah, you mastered you. Damn. Cars jumped everywhere. Yep, and the magician fell on the floor. You restricted their ass with another 8. What the hell going on? Yep. Food, Aries, energy. Somebody didn't do their research. Somebody did something and then they didn't even do their research on it. Like they don't even know what the fuck they were doing. That's why something definitely went back towards a muddle. Somebody said muddle. Not murder. Oh no, I'm coming out that energy. Oh no, I'm coming out that energy. Somebody mother. Somebody didn't know. Somebody murder. Mother. Okay, again, let me come out that energy. I don't want that. No. Somebody putting a battery in somebody's back. Ooh, That's why you don't. Some definitely about a tower moment, some catastrophe energy, something. Somebody can't sleep at night. Something about anxiety. Yeah, definitely. 10 of Cups. Something about a chosen family or something. Definitely, you're a powerful. You're a badass being full of love, light, and endless possibility through this deck where you find your higher self. Something about a red flag also. What's this milk and honey? What's this milk and honey energy? Something about a wife, stability. Yeah, 10 of Cups come right back out. Can't make this shit up. Something about a chosen family, milk and honey. Something definitely about in this chosen family. Yeah, 3 of Wands, getting readings. Again, something about you got foresight on something. 3 of Wands, Aries energy, watching your ships come in. Again, traveling. Something definitely could be about traveling. But you had some clarity on who getting readings on you. 10 of Cups is Pisces energy with this milk and honey. Damn, somebody hit somebody in the eye. Somebody eye. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Something about somebody eye. Spiritual gifts, third eye, 3 eyes. With the 3 of Pentacles energy, Capricorn energy, work. That's what they do for work. Somebody say this light work. Make that shit look easy. Don't think that shit easy. This shit, the motherfucker had to do some research, reading up. When you understand that this work with this and that work with that, and that, baby, everything is connected as above, baby. When I say everything is connected, baby, source energy, baby, you motherfucking hear me? Source say this is my way. And if you're a part of me, if you want to be selfish, you want to be stubborn, arrogant, pride, ego, and they got let that shit get in their way again, because it let them go to the head. She just said, don't let it go to your head. Don't let you go. Again, something definitely about you defining norms. Something about source energy is in you, baby. Again, that's the my way that you studied and you worked on. The naked truth, something about the naked truth with your spiritual gifts. Something is naked. Somebody couldn't see the naked truth either. But this is what you work on. This is your art, an art form. This is your work. This is how you get your money. All right. This is not just no motherfucking trend because some motherfuckers is doing it. Right, because you restricted somebody out your energy and they know it, how powerful you are, right? With the 7 of Cups, you got options. And you know which one was a motherfucking snake, and you know who had a heart with, would you say heart light as a feather. You also know who come gave you your roses. You also know who's trying to do some motherfucking witchcraft on somebody with pulling their hair. Again, somebody's hair. You know something definitely about inheritance and birthrights. Again, wreath, okay, something about Rita, and you also know what the chaos and something about the Tasmanian devil. You also know about the devil energy also, okay. Again, something about you being a witch. Somebody call you a witch, and you're like, yeah, what I teach can heal though. Again, with that truth card sticking out up there, that's the truth. Something about Power to the people, power to the people, power to the people. You're a powerful being. Again, you restricted something. Whatever was restricted, you knew which one was something definitely about like picking the right one. You picked the right one. Peter picked somebody's name is Peter, picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? All right? Peter picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? God damn it. How many Peter. Right, somebody magic went back to them. I told you. Gemini energy, twin flying. Yeah, that shit wasn't nothing for Source. So Source say, get the, like a motherfucker get ready, yeah, it's something about your victory and your success. A motherfucker jump over, get it out of here. Get that shit. Something different about basketball. Somebody play basketball, somebody say, get it out of here. Somebody return something. Return to sender source, turn it right on back. You ain't got to say a mumbling word. Something about you restricted their ass. Again, Gemini energy and something about Leo energy. Something about Gemini, Geo. Something about Geo storm. Gemini, something about storm coming their way. Somebody Geo, somebody storm. Yeah, Six of Cups, spiritual again, love again, intuition. Something about somebody love you too again. Right, 4 wands, twin flame energy, 11, something about an Aries, something about reunions, homecoming, something about this reunion. Somebody gonna offer you a cup of love or a big cup, not no small cup. I heard the Holy Grail, trail, something about trail. Bunny and Clyde, 2 of wands. All right, something definitely about a crossroad. Somebody at a crossroad. Yeah, somebody watching you too. But be careful with signing some type of contracts or something could be about something somebody signed again. Somebody feel defeated, backstabbed, betrayed. Something gonna come out with this betrayal. Shit, it's best left, it's best served cold. Everything is fine though. Again, you already know something about you. Somebody peeking, somebody checking you out. Curiosity killed a cat. I told you. I seen 6 cats. Yeah, you the star, baby. They tiptoeing around. They watching you. They know you the star. Shit. They don't want to get caught. They avoiding getting caught, acting shady and sneaking around. Somebody was sneaking around on somebody healed. Somebody learned something. Somebody started water. I told somebody come post water into your something about your support. Something about pouring into you. Aquarius energy, 2 of wands is Aries energy, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The magician is Gemini. Somebody slide. Yeah. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Somebody lost something. Somebody in grief, despair. Oh, despair ass bitch. You restricted that ass too. Again, something definitely could be about Scorpio energy. Man, I've been seeing this card. I've been thinking about bridge. That shit that happened off the Chesapeake Bridge. I channeled that. That shit that happened on New Orleans Bridge. What they call it? I channeled that. When those people were stuck in traffic a couple days and shit, all because of a fog or whatever, man, I channeled that. It's something definitely about loss, a great loss. Something to be about 5 or more people, or something about harmony, balance, and justice. 5 of cups is like, or something about 3 people, because these 3 cups is turned over. And somebody could turn to drinking. That could be somebody in addiction. Don't have sex, but I do have 2 naked. Somebody is. Yeah, something definitely about you being restricted out there. Somebody try to get you caught up in some type of sex trade, sex slave. Somebody baby making for them too. Also, you don't even be having these people have baby making forms. Something about 4 cups. Something definitely is a missed opportunity. They missed you. Missed me with the bullshit. Yeah, something definitely about you stood up for what you believe in. Something definitely about your truth. Something definitely about your arrival, departure. Like I said, she has arrived, honey. Somebody Lily, definitely. Ace of Wands, your creativity, your passion. Some got that whole, they got that pussy or that whole that toe. Somebody toe. Somebody could give some type of thing in the mail. Yeah, somebody got that sticky driving hose crazy or got that, you know, that hole of that pole of driving crazy. Yeah, somebody getting caught with making a break for it. Told you they tiptoeing around. Aquarius energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Four of Cups was Cancer energy. The Knight of Cups was Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Five of Cups, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries. And that's the truth, all right? Let me go and clarify this side so I can get out of here right quick, y'all. Somebody mentally ill, but definitely, I'm telling you, somebody definitely protected. Somebody's not fucking with that narcissist supply. Somebody is chosen. Somebody, whatever somebody did or whatever somebody tried to put into the universe, it went back to them. Okay? Again, something about you being a seer. Something I didn't even notice. This was 3 and 3. These are 3 and 3s out here. So 2 3s. All right, something different about mind, body, and spirit. All right, covered from head to toe. Something, whatever that magic was, somebody did, they got caught again. They making a break for it because the same magic they put into the universe, they asked, start trying to take up their sword and run. The twin flame energy, really, again. That's why they some going experiencing some type of loss. Something I don't know why basketball is insignificant. They said. Nine of Swords, defeated energy, betrayal, backstabs, anxiety, can't sleep. All right, something definitely about the higher power, seeing something. Something about carpet munching also. Yeah, something about your intuition. But you cut them out your energy. Yeah, you with that world part I just said, you definitely heal some cycles again with that Aquarius energy. What's this mental heal? Need help? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Something definitely about happy family. Something about this family. Something about your happiness too. Somebody trying to make like you crazy, but you're not. There could be one, but somebody is mentally ill, and something about support of the family. Something about this father or this matriarch or something about a divine masculine. All right, somebody in competition. Maybe somebody in competition in this family with this something about like a well-respected person in your family. Yeah, a star. Somebody in competition with this motherfucking star. Somebody embodies star energy. Somebody embody this healing energy. Competition with what and for who? Somebody don't even see nobody else. Somebody see they self again. Somebody understand. Somebody else is in chaos and conflict, right? You just talk to source about it and let it go. They stuck. Somebody stuck again. Something about your divine masculine, you creating something. Somebody stuck when you start creating something and stepped into your star, your healing energy again, pouring into yourself, healing, all right, having faith in yourself, in source energy, all right, and somebody mentally can't accept the fact that you're winning or you are happy. Somebody could be alone. They talk that shit again about peace and all this shit, but somebody hate to be alone. Or something about your happy family. And that's what happiness truly is. It drives people crazy to see that you're happy or your family is happy or you raise good kids or your kids don't bother you nobody or your kids not out there fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That's what, because this is chosen family, again, closing some type of cycle. All right? It's just like cranes in the sky. Right. But again, something about a legacy, a higher, somebody who's well respected in not only in the community on their jobs. Like, again, this is divine masculine energy. You know, somebody who mastered themselves, Aries energy, emperor, right? And definitely somebody definitely is stuck and they can't create. What's this God box? Yeah, 6 of Pentacles because they didn't put the energy and the work into it. God box Taurus energy, something about spirituality, like yeah, again, spiritual strength. Yeah, it's the spirituality. They can't make this shit up. They stuck because you're doing shit spiritual. Again, remember this black sheep over here now. Somebody had just now having a light bulb moment. But somebody was obsessed. But somebody see what the fuck you talking about. Somebody was stuck, right? They really was stuck. Like so again, sacrificing something. Somebody sacrificed something. Somebody sacrificed being recognized or somebody focused on spirit. Somebody didn't source higher energy. Somebody focused on their faith, their healing, their mental health. They've been praying. They've been affirmations. They've been speaking positive affirmation on their life. Somebody like, I can't help that people get bad news. Somebody probably be saying like you put bad mouth in them or something like that, and you could say goodbye to energies you just didn't want to fuck with because it'd be the chaos and confusion. See, source is not the author of confusion. And anytime you got a bunch of confused people that not putting good energy into the universe, something about Buffalo. Something about good times. Is that good time? Hanging in the shower. Yeah, good time. Easy credit report. Somebody credit report. But something definitely about your strength driving you motherfuckers crazy. Again, into chaos and confusion. Gossiping, betrayal, backstab, lying. Yeah, seven of cups. Because you got options. Something about your dream told you something. You in your dream, you seen where somebody did something in Pacific and put you in some chaos and conflict, and you was like, why the fuck did I get that dream? Why would I feel like somebody set me up to receive some type of money? Because this don't just have to be for me. It could be for anybody. Again, uh, Snow, remember? Yeah, something about your dreams or wishful thinking. Somebody wish to put you in harm's way or wish you would get involved in something that some type of plot plan that they had involved with some chaos and confusion and competition. And it's driving them mad that you didn't take the bait. So say you didn't take the bait, you did good. Something about sex addiction. Because they trying to get you caught up in some type of sex addiction or some SA, something definitely about sexual assaults. Right, strength, but your strength card is crazy. Again, Virgo Leo energy, sex addiction. Okay, Virgo Leo. All right, but something definitely about strength. All right, having the strength though, yeah, because something definitely is catastrophe. Again, like a tower moment. Somebody going through a tower moment. Something about you been through your tower moment. And somebody can't handle the fact that you handled it. And that's why I say I make this shit may look easy. It may look easy. I know I'm happy now, but you don't know the dark shit I had to go through to get to this motherfucking faith, this healing, this meditation, this praying. I ain't just started praying. I've been praying for a long motherfucking time. Who you think used to pray at all the family functions and shit like that? I wouldn't let nobody else lead me in prayer. I pray. You better ask somebody today if they remember me from yesterday when we get in these family functions and shit like that. I don't want everybody speaking over me. Hell no. I took my kids to church. We did Bible study on our own. That's what I'm saying. We read the Bible for ourselves until you can read it for yourself and get the words, eat the meat, lead the bones, and get the understanding that, again, words are death and life are in the power of the tongue. But you're going to speak happiness. You're going to speak faith. You're going to speak healing. You're going to speak meditation. All right? Again, praying. That's getting alone. Again, being alone with your thoughts, being alone with you, looking yourself in the mirror. Somebody be wanting you to have somebody gonna see something coming with the two of swords. Again, Libra energy. Something about bad news, something about a baby or something, yeah, something about pregnancy, something about intuition, something about you using your intuition, you seeing something in a dream, something about blue lotus, something about some pretty flowers, pretty wings. See these wings on this card? Your pretty wings. Yeah, somebody Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Listen to your intuition. Something about bad news. Somebody knew something before it happened. Something about premonition. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Somebody can't sleep. Something definitely happened in a dream. Woke somebody else up out of a dream. Something about goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. Aquarius energy moving forward again. Traveling, international traveling. Somebody could be traveling. Something about goodbye. Somebody say goodbye. Shit, I'm not with the bullshit. Yeah, I'm not crying no more. I didn't cry my last cry. Somebody say, what? You leaving me? Yeah, because you're obsessed and you're crazy. Somebody see through the bullshit. This romance. Again, being patient. Again, just be patient. Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest moving knight in the deck. Slow, moving slow. Something about the dependable. All right. Yeah. Somebody very dependable. Yeah, Five of Swords, Aquarius energy, somebody in defeated energy with this romance. Somebody got defeated again. Somebody been waiting. Somebody had to close a cycle out. What's his black sheep? Somebody the black sheep. Somebody rebellious again. It's going against expectation. Yeah, because somebody was patient again. Somebody tested the water. Somebody black sheep was tested. You passed that test with this light bulb moment, right? Again, you learned something, right? It says sudden realization, feeling inspired, and insightful awareness. Something about your heart. You learn to protect your heart. Again, Aquarius energy. Something about somebody tiptoeing around sex. Somebody got a sex addiction. They ain't gonna tell you, but they do. Again, something but you heal from that. And somebody had you in competition with others and they mentally ill again, obsessed. Somebody is definitely obsessed with your energy, but they mentally ill and they the one out there keep on accusing you of doing shit. And meanwhile, they out there doing the motherfucking most. But you set a trap for them. Somebody trap. You didn't set the trap. Source did. You could have cried on your last cry and prayed your last prayer because this motherfucker getting caught. Somebody getting caught. So whatever somebody did in the dark is definitely catching up to them like a dead headlight. While they trying to sit up and tell you or catch you in a trap, a lie, or some shit like that, definitely. Right, somebody already motherfucking know. Somebody say, I already know this motherfucker obsessed. Physical attraction and sex appeal, but somebody got a sex addiction. Somebody caught up in some type of sex trafficking ring too. Again, right, food, car, Aries energy. Hate to say it, but it's a lot of people you wouldn't expect, but it's the end and coming to this shit because somebody being spiritual awakened and somebody making a break, but they finna get caught because somebody left all the evidence behind because they couldn't pick it all up. Something definitely about the evidence. It was some evidence they left behind. Yeah, food. Now they looking foolish because all the shit they were doing, they being exposed. Somebody got receipts. Right. For one, something about meditation, rest. All you had to do was rest and shit. Somebody trout. Somebody drought. Something about you going in, doing your healing. This is both spiritual transformation. This is depressed too. This is going through it. Somebody going finna go through something. I hate to say it, but in order to gain your intuition, and you got to go through this spiritual ego death. Somebody going through an ego death, that my way, my way, my way. Nah, baby, you got to be stubborn with your own energy. You got to love you more. All right, what else? Something definitely about resting and rejuvenating, call your energy back. Because somebody definitely got a third party energy. I cannot make it up. You don't want to look foolish with this twin flame or this union or whatever. Fuck this marriage. Because somebody in this marriage definitely. I just told you, and it just come in reverse. Somebody in this four wands and four motherfuckers and four one. Somebody know they worth, and somebody say, "Nah, I'm not fucking with that." Yeah, somebody know they worth. Empress energy, Taurus, Libra energy, and also that Taurus, the marriage in the reverse. Yeah, but somebody definitely going through something. Somebody got a third party, they got a sex addiction in this marriage. Lying to others, they'll come out. I don't know why I ain't take it out. But something definitely about you knowing your worth. Shit, not by chance, baby, by destiny, by design. It was made that way. What is it? Who sang the song? It's been that way. It's been that way. Something like that. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get offline, guys. All right, I call my power, energy, magic, and the light back to me. I release collective energy. May all have a great day. Enjoy your Friday evening, night. All right. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Again, it's whatever it is, it's destiny. It's by design. It was written in the stars. Don't talk yourself out of something good for something negative or something that you don't that's not on the same wavelength. That's not a light worker, but talker on that light worker shit. Because a lot of them do that shit, but they just may not be elevated to the same. You know what I'm saying? Somebody see what you saying, but somebody still not on that level. They still it's like baby steps for some things, and some people advance something definitely like coming here and they be way more advanced. I don't give a fuck. They are younger. Some people just be more advanced like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tap into their energy and power again when they tap into their shit. They tap into their shit because it's all inner anyway. So again, somebody totally lost yesterday could be totally awakened tomorrow, just like that at a drop of a hat. But somebody does not get it. Again, it's baby steps also. Don't think this shit is easy. It is not. And it requires a lot of separation, crying, losing friends and family. You think of this shit, you just gonna hold on to people and how shit go and how shit been going. No, you do not. You lose every motherfucking thing most of the time. And you start over. Not saying you can't rebuild with that hustle back and get your shit back. But again, you go through catastrophic events, shit around you, everything that you thought was solid and was illusions and shit. It started coming down. You start seeing the veil being lifted and shit for what it is. And I encourage you to stay on your shit. Don't let it drive you crazy. Don't go into spiritual psychosis. If shit get back too much and you just can't bear so much, just take a mental break. Take you a time out. Rest. Meditate. Don't put too much, write it down, give it to source, say it out loud, whatever you do, release it. Don't hold on to it. Observe it. Don't absorb it. Let it go. You're doing a great job. I know it's not easy. I know it's shit that will drive you crazy, but you're where you need to be at. All right, collective, especially my light workers. You're a powerful light worker. Know that. You're powerful. The universe is within you. The cosmos is within you. That's what I teach you to get back to your higher self. I can give you all the tools, tips, and tricks, but you gotta do the work yourself, and that's just what I teach. Okay. So I want you to find your higher self. You tap into your power because knowledge is power. Don't let nobody tell you knowledge is not power. So reading up, doing your research, that's your power. That's your power. Knowledge is power. A man with money ain't got knowledge. I'm saying motherfucker that got money and ain't got no knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker can have all the money in the world and not have no help. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because money not everything. Not saying it's not useful and it's not used as a tool, but I'm saying at the end of the day, to be tapped in the spirit and tapped in divine consciousness and being aware of who you are and what's going on around you, that's the most precious thing you could be in at this time in this moment right now. And it's a beautiful thing. I wouldn't trade it for anything because again, I'm able to see and I know some things don't look so good. That's why I was like, I gotta pull out that energy earlier because you see things and just what it is, and you be pulling on people's energy and shit like that, and you just never know. So again, just staying prayed up, affirmationed up, releasing, relaxing, not letting shit worry you, finding out who you are, take it one day at a time. It's baby steps if you need it. All right, y'all have a great one. Enjoy your weekend. I may be back later. I don't know, probably TikTok live, because I ain't been in a minute. So y'all have a blessed one. Enjoy. Talk to you later. Well wishes, hugs, and kisses. Let all be well. Again, enjoy your energy. Thank you. No evil eye, negative energy, nothing come to kill, steal, harm, hurt, or destroy. We return to sender. Y'all have an awesome one. Thank you.